Alright, how is everybody doing? Welcome back to the Homestead. Let's see, we have made it into July. And you can see a few things have changed around here. First off, the camper's gone. So, Cousin Eddie over in Silver Run, he said he was interested in purchasing that there RV. So he bought that, and he said that he had something that he may be interested in trading me, and if I didn't want it, he would give me $800. That being considered, I did keep the refrigerator and the fireplace out of it, and it's in the new log cabin here. So we got done with it over last month. Will and Boyd come and helped me a lot. They actually crashed in the RV couple nights and helped me just finally get it finished. Starting to get it set up and get all my stuff in here. Got the old wood stove in. But yeah, I'm liking it. That's my bedroom and bath back there. So I was actually able to get rid of the porta-john too. I did have 2 extra logs left over that we ended up not needing, but we'll get those sold next time we do a load of logs. But I think the first thing we're going to do is going to get these oats harvested. And that being said, I still need a trailer. And they do have a trailer on sale, but not in our price range. So let's see, for $5,000, is there anything we can do other than the tiny ones? $44. I'm not sure about that one. 1.6. $3. I don't want anything that seems too good to be true either. 4,500, and it holds 6,000, or 8,000 for 6,500. We don't have that. And then the Unreal, of course, we won't be using, but I may just get this one. 6,000 liters is a pretty good bit. I wonder if they make a bed for our truck that would handle that. I think, yep, this is ours. Let's see. Yeah, we could just put a dump bed on the truck. 3,500, 5,500. We could hold 8,000 liters. I think 6,000 will be fine. We don't have a dually, so we don't really need the fenders. Ours is Dark Moon. Oh, it's fenders for without duals. Okay. So yeah, I think this is going to be the cheapest way for us to go. I'm going to head over here and get the truck, and I will get up to the shop and get our new trailer for it, and I will see you in just a second. Alright, here we are. And yeah, I did say get a new trailer for it. It's not a trailer, this is just a dump bed. So let's see if we can get up under it and get it attached. There we go. That should make hauling the grain up here to sell easy. We can just take the truck. Yeah, I believe this is going to work out pretty good, at least here in the beginning. You know, we don't need huge capacity. I'm going to park this right over here. We'll run over here and get the harvester. We'll get it unfolded, get that flap opened. We won't need to carry it anywhere. Now, one of the few things about these oats, let me back up so it's a little quieter, is this is the time of year that most everybody's harvesting oats, so it's at its lowest value, but I think we'll probably sell most of it just because we need the money. But we may hang on to the last little piece. Let's see if it's on straw swath. Yeah, we got to get this straw. We may hang on to the last of it and wait till it gets a little better. Oh, because I bumped into that canola that was there before. But yeah, if we hang on to the last of it, maybe wait till the time is right to sell it, but we're probably gonna have to sell most of it just straight off the field. We've got to get our baler money up. I did end up getting all the grass windrowed up, so that's ready to bale. That took forever. That is a lot bigger field than I really thought it would be. Well, field, it's just a grassland. When we get into winter, I am going to take it, get our final cut, and then we're going to plow it up. We'll get it limed and everything and make an actual field out of it. That way we can fertilize it and really control how well the grass grows and get a better yield. But I think we're going to jump on a time lapse here, get the first one for the day started, and we'll get these oats harvested and most of them sold. Maybe we can get some baler money. So I'll catch you guys in just a second. Alright, well that's the harvest done for the oats. I had thought about saving the last load, but we actually made out pretty good on them, so I'm going to go ahead and sell this load and then sell that last, just a little over 1,000 liters that's in the combine, because we did make enough off of it to buy the baler and a bale spike, which is I believe all we need. Then we can get started baling the hay, which is about to be overgrown by the grass again, but it's all in swaths now and should be pretty easy to pick up. But I have really got to get my mind off those Silver Run fields. These are a way different magnitude. That field was pretty good size, which, you know, I mean, it makes us more money on these cash crops. Speaking of that, let's see what crop we want to put in after the oats. So I'm thinking, you know, cash crop being what it is, maybe canola. Canola's a really, really good seller. So we may do that. We'll plant canola next month. And we can turn around and harvest it again this time next year. But yeah, we'll plan on doing the canola. Let me get up here and get this last 1,000, and I'll meet you back when we get ready to sell it. So, see you in just a second. Alright, want to bring you back in for this last little bit we're going to sell here, just so you can see how the finances get to where they are. If you saw a change of the finances from the last episode, we did have to get about $2,000 worth of shingles to finish off the cabin. So we did have some money go to that. But yeah, I'm just really stoked that we got the cabin done. But $18,485, so we made about $13,000 off that field, not counting the straw. The straw's still there. So I'm gonna come up here, I'm gonna get the harvester put away and get the trailer set for bales and bring the tractor up and get the new baler we're gonna get, and I will see you in just a second. Alright, we are back here up there at the shop. Let's get out and talk to Norm and see what we can do about this baler. And no, that wasn't in there. So we are looking at, yeah, we definitely got to get into the older balers back here. So there was this one, which only makes 125s. And then there was this one that does square bales. So I'm pretty sure we're going with this one. Let's see if we want to change anything. $2,000 extra. I'm gonna pass on that. Everything else, I believe. I do need to change this tag. Maybe next time I'll spell it right. Get my personalized tag back on there. Alright, we'll get that. I have been waiting to own one of those for a while. And then we will also need just a standard old bell spike, should be fine. So we'll buy that. Appreciate it, Norm. I'll catch you later. So we're back down to 5,900, which pretty much means the oat field paid for all this stuff, and that's about it. But We didn't actually pay to plant the oat field. We did fertilize it, but I think we come out all right. Oh, I still have the weight. Okay. Let me drop this weight off. And I can just pick the weight up with the front. All right, that'll work. There we go. That's a pretty good sized baler, even though it is an older model. I'll catch you at the field, and we are about to make some hay. All right, let's get this thing unfolded here. Let us check what size they have it set to. I think we'll go as big as possible. There's no point in not. Get it lowered down. We'll see how the John Deere copes with it. Yeah, you can look at this right here. We'll definitely be able to get at least one more cut before winter. Yeah, look at this old baler work. You can see it packing the hay in there. Couldn't have that nowadays. Not enough safety guards on it. All right. Well, for the first time since we've started this homestead project, we are making bales. I said I've been waiting on this for a while, and this is getting us really close to being able to have cows. I'm quite excited about that. The one I'm building now, the barn that we looked at the other time, I believe we're going to do the dairy cows there. And I may put in a little just open pasture somewhere else for some beef cows, which we can, you know, get some beef out of and sell some. But we have dropped our first bale. There we go. All right. Well, you know what time it is. Let's get on time lapse. Catch you in a second. Okay, getting this last row done. We got a lot of bales off this field. They're 8,000 liter a piece, so we may be able to sell some of this, but I want to make sure we got enough for us first. And there it is. Let's see. 27 bales. Yeah, that's a pretty good bit. Unload this bale over here. Not sure how the next bale is going to do. It's got a majority of it's hay, but we're about to go get straw now, so I believe we're going to get a little start on the straw, but then I want to come back and get these hay bales off the well, I keep saying field. It's not a field yet, but it will be soon. One thing I was noticing, that's only about half the amount of grass we have over there in that section that we bought last. We could probably make almost that same amount again. So there's a lot of room to support cows there. We could have a lot of cows and still be able to produce enough food for them. But let's see if it makes this one hay or if it converts it to straw. I think it's going to convert it over to straw. Maybe not. We might get one more hay bale. And we're going to keep a lot of these straw bales too for bedding and for the total mix ration. One thing I will say, this John Deere, we got a great deal for it when we bought it, and it will always have a place on this farm, but we eventually are going to have to get one with a little bit more horsepower for these hard pulls like this and the plow. But this one with the crop sensor on it's always going to be useful for fertilizing and a lot of other jobs too. We just need to get one pretty soon. Maybe not this year, but pretty soon, with somewhere in the range of 250, 300 horsepower. Because these fields are just way too big. Never thought that would be a problem with the way we started out, but it is what it is. Let's see how many liters we get in a straw bale. Being dry like that, you can usually pack a little bit more in there. 9,000 liters. That's a huge bale. I'm going to do a quick little time lapse on this one. Like I said, I'm probably not going to finish the straw today. I want to get some of that hay moved. But I'll get a few bales made. So I'll catch you in just a second. Alright, I believe we're going to finish this row and then we will put this on pause for a moment. We can just leave the bales in there because we're going to pick this up pretty soon. Now I need to get this weight back on the rear. We can go over here and move some straw bales or some hay bales around before we call it a day. But I am glad we got the hay baled up before we completely lost it to the new grass. It was getting pretty close to not being able to see it when I was windrowing the other day. Alright, 8,000 liters. Carry this one over here. Not sure if this weight is heavy enough to pick up two at a time, but we'll definitely try. There's a beautiful area around here too. I like all the water. We did catch a pretty good bit of fish out of the pond, but we probably caught just as many out of this little stream over here that I'm about to miss my turn while I'm looking at. Me and Will and Boyd had fish for about 2 nights, and we went and ate at the restaurant up there in town one night. But I believe I have enough fish left over for dinner again tonight. Let's see where we're going to stack these bales at. We'll take a look at that. Want them somewhere out of the way so when we build the cattle enclosure, I won't need to move them at all. And I brought the skid steer over here to start stump grinding. I think we're just going to put them over here. Alright, well I'm going to get the ones that are close right over here. The ones that are further off, I can load them on the trailer and bring them over and then unload them. But we might as well do a little time lapse on this. We have everything else. We'll get a few moved. And I'll catch you in a second. I believe these are the last 2. Trailer seems to be holding everything. Don't see any tires going flat or anything yet. It's a pretty good bit of weight on there though. Only get one strap on the back there, but that'll hold. This tractor over here where we're going to unload at. I'm going to cut this off because we are definitely not unloading today. I believe I've had about all the fun I can stand for today. I'm going to pull this trailer over here, unhook it, and I can unload it tomorrow. – 168,000 liters of hay. Well, it's not perfectly stacked, but it's pretty good. 168,000 plus these 8. So yeah, we got a good bit of hay. That being said, I was talking about selling some, and let's see. Hay's 89. We could get up to $100 per 1,000. I'm not even sure that that's worth selling. But what about silage? That's the next thing I want to do. So silage we could get up to 340. So what we could do is hang on to all this hay and the vast majority of this straw that we're about to bale, because it's worth even less than hay. And then the next probably 2 or 3 cuts, since we won't need any more hay, we could turn into silage, and we could definitely sell some of that. So there's that option as well. make a little more money so we can we can buy the cow barn. Oh, look out there, deer. Yeah, that log cabin looks good sitting right there by the lake, don't it? I'm quite happy with how it turned out. Like Boyd and Will were excited to get to try it out because they've never really built one, and I've never built one like this. I've played around with some on the other land before. Yeah, I am quite pleased with it. Stays pretty warm in here as long as you keep the door shut. The logs are good insulators. Look out over my crops. But yeah, I believe that's where I'm going to leave it. Had a pretty productive day. Finally got a baler going, got the hay baled up. Got the oats harvested and sold. But I really appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate all the support that we're getting on the channel. It's helping it grow, and it really means a lot to me. I appreciate it. So, hope you all have a good day. Thanks for watching.